Hi everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. Stay with me and we'll make this quick and easy cashew chicken bowl. And I tried to make it taste a lot like Krabby Joe's because that's one of my favorites. And the sauces need to be made up ahead. And although I have recipes for the sauces, for today we're going to show you the ones that you just buy in the store. And that will be Thai peanut sauce and sweet Thai chili. So are you ready? So this is my version of how to make one of the best cashew chicken bowls. And like I said, it's one of my favorites, full of vitamins and protein, and it's so tasty that you'll enjoy every bite. Start off with some fresh vegetables. That'll be some broccoli, red peppers, some mushrooms, and an onion, and some snap peas. So we'll wash and slice or chop these vegetables. Today I'm making enough for about 3 or 4 people. And I'm starting with preparing the button mushrooms. Melt about a tablespoon of butter in the frying pan and add about 3/4 of a cup of sliced mushrooms. Saute them in the pan until they're partially cooked, then add 3/4 of a cup of sliced onions. Continue to saute these together until the onions turn translucent and the mushrooms start to brown lightly. Place them into a small dish and set them aside. Using the same frying pan, place about a tablespoon of butter in and add your red peppers and your broccoli. And again, it's about 3/4 of a cup of each. And then I added about a cup of snap peas. And I continued to do a little bit of a stir fry with these, stirring them back and forth as they cook. Then I add a little bit of sesame seeds, maybe about a tablespoon or so. This will add a little nutty flavor and change the texture a little bit. And then I add about a teaspoon of poppy seeds. And this could be optional. Continue to stir fry it for only about 5 minutes or so. You want your vegetables to be tender but yet a little bit crisp. And then we'll bring it to life with a little bit of peanut sauce. Here I'm putting in about 3 or 4 heaping teaspoons full. And this gives it a little bit of warmth and makes it flavorful. This peanut sauce has a medium heat level, which makes it perfect for this dish. Mix that sauce into the vegetables until they're all evenly coated. Turn your heat down a little bit and then add back your sauteed mushrooms and onions. Mix all of this together so that the peanut sauce is incorporated well throughout your stir fry. And you just want it on the heat long enough to warm up the peanut sauce, and then you remove it from the heat completely, just to ensure that you don't overcook your vegetables. Now you can be cooking your Asian noodles at the same time, but for the purpose of the video, here's how you cook your Asian noodles. Using a medium pot, fill it with water and bring it to a boil. You can sprinkle a little salt in the water if you like, but it's not absolutely essential. You can use whatever noodles you want, but these Asian style noodles that I'm using only take 3 minutes to cook. And they kind of come portioned out. They say each stack is for 1 person. I'm using about 3 of them today for what I'm doing. And it's really simple to make. You just simply place them into the hot water and you steam them for 3 minutes. Just take a spoon and stir it, and they're ready. Now back to the stir fry. Add 3/4 of a cup of roasted or sauteed cashews. Just brown my cashews in a hot frying pan with a little bit of butter. And I did that prior to adding it to the stir fry, of course. Make sure that it's mixed in really well. And if you need a little bit more of the peanut sauce, then add a little bit, but you may need to add a tiny bit of water to thin it out a little bit too if it's getting too thick. But you do want the sauce thick enough to coat the vegetables well. And it's looking pretty appetizing here. So we're getting ready to plate this up soon. You will need to have some grilled or roasted chicken on hand. But next we'll heat up some sweet Thai chili. You put it into a small pot and just warm it up. And we'll be using this as a drizzle over the top. And while we're waiting for that to heat up, take your noodles and place some peanut sauce in a frying pan, just enough to coat the noodles. Warm the sauce up a little bit, add the noodles, and coat them completely with the sauce. Just take a rubber spoon or spatula and toss it around in the sauce until it's evenly coated. And of course we've drained all the water off of the noodles prior to this, so the noodles may have cooled off a little bit, and this will help to warm them up some. And this will be done just prior to serving. So here we are, let's plate this up. Make a bed of noodles in the bottom of your dish. Then add your stir fry on top of the noodles. And portion this out into individual servings. This is an easy recipe to alter based on what your preferences are and how many people you want to serve. Now then we add some grilled or roasted chicken on top. And to finish this dish off, drizzle some sweet Thai chili over the top. And speaking of that, I think this dish is one of the best recipes that takes it over the top. So you really need to try this dish. I really hope you love it as much as I do. And stay tuned for the recipes for the sauces. That'll be on a separate video coming up soon. That's just in case you want to make your own sauces. But for today's video, you can go to the store and buy these sauces. So this is the quick and easy version. And for a fraction of the cost that you would have to pay if you went to the restaurant. And thanks for watching this video all the way through. I appreciate your support. And don't forget to comment in the comment section. Let me know how this turned out for you. And hopefully you'll give it a thumbs up. And until next time guys, happy eating.